Arsenal 2, Manchester City 2, away at the Etihad. Arsenal earned a point, but what a game we have just watched. It had everything. Controversy from Michael Oliver again. He is the center of attention again. Arsenal defending brilliantly for a whole half, to be honest, just to be broken and devastated in the last minute of added time against Manchester City, who were trying everything to break that new red wall. Arsenal have created a new red wall, but it was broken at the end. A point gained for Arsenal, or 2 points dropped for Arsenal, 2 points dropped for City, or saving a point at the end. We'll talk about it in this video. We'll analyze the game. We'll talk about the referee's decision. But first, I want you to hit that like button if you're watching this now. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to Foodie Judge Mo. Help us, help the community. Appreciate everyone supporting our channel. And then we just have to start right away by the referee's incidents. Trossard got a second yellow. 2 times now Arsenal get a second yellow and a red card for delaying of the restart of the game. Michael Oliver this time. 𝐔𝐬𝐞 was last time. Was he right to send Trossard off? Was he right? Was he correct? Was that decision correct for Michael Oliver to send Trossard off? In my humble opinion, and I want to hear your opinions at the end of the video, it was the correct one. Is it consistent? We saw Doku in the first half kick the ball a little bit, but Trossard heard the whistle and completely shanked the ball to the sideline. He lost his head, Trossard, because he didn't believe it was a free kick against him on Bernardo Silva. But that does not justify being stupid and costing your team to play 10 men for a whole half while winning away at it. And I thought that Arsenal were in control when they came back. They got what they wanted. Yes, Manchester City scored earlier, and we'll talk about the goal, but Arsenal came back. 2 brilliant goals by Calafiori. His full debut for Arsenal, absolutely brilliant goal. And Gabriel with a calculated corner that they did it twice and it hit the target in the second time. Another set piece for Arsenal. But Trossard, a head loss, a massive mistake by Trossard, to be honest. And a lot of people will blame Michael Oliver, which is, I think Michael Oliver was rushed, was rushing to give the second yellow, but also Trossard did not need to do this. It was at the end of the first half. You're winning 2-1, you idiot. Don't kick the ball away. Just don't. That's all we're asking. Don't give the referee that chance to give you a second yellow. They absolutely did the replay many times, and it was a correct yellow on Trossard. He's an idiot, and Arsenal fans should absolutely get on his back for this. However, forget Trossard. Forget Trossard and forget Arsenal defending because of 10 men. They defended heroically. And that plan by Mikel Arteta was absolutely spot on, because they prevented Man City from reaching the goal. And David Raya was up for every challenge. It wasn't a lot. Couple of shots here and there, and David Raya was there, but huffed and puffed Manchester City, to be honest, without being absolutely like on goal, being toothless a little bit in that second half until the moment of luck. To be honest, I can call it luck at the end, and when the ball fell to John Stones to score that second goal. Devastating for Arsenal, of course. I am devastated for them, because you can tell that the hearts were there. They believed they can defend the second half, that lead of 2-1, and they did it. But again, it's unlucky by Arsenal. But I want to go to the first goal of Manchester City. Gabriel covering the offside. Another mistake by the defensive line. Someone was not holding the line, and Calafiori was rash to go into the tackle, trying to dispossess Savinho and the turn. And Gabriel should have looked at the line, because Timber, Calafiori and Saliba were in one line, and Gabriel was playing Haaland onside. He shouldn't have. and he should have been inside of Haaland instead of being outside. Brilliant finish by Erling Haaland. It took one chance for Manchester City to go up. But Arsenal after this did not collapse. Man City controlled the game a little bit, but Arsenal had a plan. Had a plan. Quick free kick and 𝐒𝐬𝐞 on the money. What a goal. What a strike by 𝐒𝐬𝐞. Brilliant debut. I just have to say, brilliant debut for 𝐒𝐬𝐞. Apart from the challenge that he tried to get on Savio in the first half that resulted in the goal, it wasn't his mistake because he recovered. But a brilliant goal by 𝐒𝐬𝐞. I have to say it was absolutely fantastic and phenomenal debut by 𝐒𝐬𝐞. A curler to the far post. Ederson could not get close to it. So, and again, Mikel Arteta proving that he's a top manager, that I can defend, but also in attack, I know what I'm doing. So credit to him. Credit to Arsenal, of course, for coming back. And then set piece again, Arsenal. The biggest weapon in Arsenal's now is, in Arsenal's game, are set pieces. A calculated set piece by Arsenal, and it was brilliant. All I have to say is that Gabriel on Kyle Walker, and he had every right, of course, Gabriel to score even the first one, and the second one he scored, but the first one was close, second one he scored, and Man City didn't learn from the first one, and Kyle Walker lost his man again. He lost his man, and to be honest, Ederson was in no man's land. No, a lot of people said it's a free kick, but it wasn't because Gabriel Martinelli didn't move. Basically, Ederson ran into him, and he wasn't going to get to the ball. Let's just be honest with each other. Ederson wasn't going to get to the ball. And to be honest, that is something that Arsenal work on in the training ground, and it bears fruit that they score a lot of goals. So I have to give credit to them. The defensive structure of the second half by Arsenal was unmatched, actually. They played literally 6-3. 6 defenders and 3 midfielders, no forward. And I have to praise Kai Havertz today for the amazing effort he put into the game today. Kai Havertz up and down the pitch, winning challenges, defending, and helping Arsenal maintaining that lead until the unfortunate error for them, unfortunate moment for them at the end. But I actually think this draw is gonna galvanize Arsenal into the season. They are not gonna put their head down. This is proof that Arsenal can absolutely defend their way into winning the Premier League. A lot of people saying that Arsenal will drop their heads because of the late goal, but no. I'm gonna look at this game and I'm gonna say, Arsenal, you win to the Etihad. You were leading for the majority of the game. Keep your head up because you are still a team that will challenge Manchester City, will give them a run for their money. Without Martin Odegaard, we have to remember that Arsenal don't have Martin Odegaard. They don't have Mikel Moreno, their summer signing in the midfield. So I'm just going to give credit to, of course, Manchester City were without Kevin De Bruyne. But they have Gundogan, you know, Phil Foden off the bench. They have Jack Grealish off the bench, of course. There's John Stones. I'm looking at this and I think Manchester City will just do their thing. They're going to do their thing this season. And Arsenal, this game, this is going to give them more energy. This is going to give Arsenal more energy. Credit to Mikel Arteta for the defensive structure. He did credit to the Arsenal players, in my opinion. Of course, we're not going to forget Manchester City. They fought all the way to the end to get the equalizer, of course, at their ground in front of their fans. But again, it's a moment at the end, an unlucky moment for Arsenal. And Manchester City got the break at the end. But again, all I'm going to say is that great tactical awareness by Arsenal. Great comeback in this game after being 1-0 down at the Etihad after 8 minutes. So credit to them. And that was absolutely a phenomenal game. I can't just say otherwise. It had everything. Controversy, goals, fights. It had everything. So if you're still here, hit that like button before you go. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I will see you guys later.